stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
We're going to find out about a couple of interesting companies with their own news around them. Two different companies, two different reasons for being in the news. Kevin Cook, Jeremy Mullins going to favor us with their top stock pick for this week. And Kevin, Adobe is the one that you're looking at. They just reported second quarter earnings, 9th consecutive quarter of revenue growth, I read.
One of my favorite things about this company is the strong revenue growth. You know, and just taking a step back here, so we're in the middle of this Brexit, big sell-off in the markets, and I'm looking at, you know, if you're an investor, you want to be picking stocks or you want to be looking for stuff to buy. The global economy may be on the verge of a recession, but you know, there's opportunities here. So I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to look at? Obviously, I want to screen for earnings momentum, Zacks number 1s and 2s, and I'm thinking technology and things that are leveraged to the cloud. So Citrix Systems and Adobe came up. I went with Adobe. It's a rank number 2. And just take a look here at my screen. I'm looking at the detailed estimates page. And I mean, you mentioned the sales growth. I mean, here it is, 21% sales growth estimated for the current fiscal year, ends in November, and another 21% top line growth for next year. So, you know, that's what you want to see. How does that translate to the bottom line? Well, the EPS growth is fantastic. You're looking at 56% projected for this year, and still 37% projected next year. And this is on the back of Adobe's, I mean, they're digital marketing specialists, right? To not just small and medium-sized business, but corporations and advertising firms. Their Creative Cloud is extremely popular. I mean, it's just such a versatile tool. It's where they put all their stuff for digital marketers, advertisers. You know, they've got like, they claim they have 55 million photo assets for you to choose from. So you know that advertising agencies and smaller firms are using the Creative Cloud to get stuff done. So I mean, the revenue alone here was roughly $3 billion on an annual basis, and this is just going to keep growing for Adobe. So that's why I like it here. The pullback, I mean, the stock has been up to 100, new all-time high, came back down to 90 here. I think you want to be nibbling on it in the low 90s and looking for, say, 110 12 months out. Okay.
Jeremy, you've got Conagra. Now, they're going to be reporting earnings here in the next day or so, right?
Yeah, Thursday before the bell, Conagra, CAG. And kind of on the same lines of what Kevin said with the Brexit and this panic, what I'm looking at is kind of food stocks. People got to eat. So, you know, I remember back in January, February, utilities did really well, but also these food stocks like Campbell's, Smucker's, Post, these kinds of stocks actually did well, very well as well. And I was looking at my filters yesterday, and I'm seeing Kroger ripping, Dr. Pepper Snapple, and like these food stocks are ripping again. So I'm thinking, okay, let's go with Conagra, a $20 billion food packaging company that was founded in 1919. They recently moved from Omaha, Nebraska to Chicago, so it's kind of a homer pick all of a sudden as well. It's Zacks number 2 rank, style scores of B and growth and momentum. So I'm really liking them going into earnings this Thursday. Now, looking at the estimates, they're kind of flat, but if you look over the last 7 quarters, and I got the chart up here, you can kind of see 6 of the last 7 had been EPS surprises to the upside. And with that, last quarter was a 17% beat. So I'm looking for continuation of that and momentum higher. You know, looking back at that chart, you can kind of see this nice trend that we've had going from about 33 up to 47 here. And you know, with this panicking going on and investors seem to flow money into these food stocks, if they do have another EPS beat, I think they could head higher on Thursday morning.
Well, like you said, crisis or not, you have to eat.
Right, exactly. People got to eat.
Right. So Thursday, June 30th is the report date for those people following along on the calendar.
Yeah, in the AM. So if they wanted to be in before it, of course, they have to be on Wednesday, or they could kind of see how they do and decide if they want to get in that Thursday in the AM.
All right. Do either of you own these?
I do not.
No.
Okay. Don't forget, you can check out more stock information, stock picks, picking strategies, and commentary right on our website, Zacks.com. And you can get to all of that information just by going to the homepage and linking from there. With Kevin and Jeremy, I'm Terry Ruffalo.